We're live on the outskirts of the capital, Budapest, at a track that's extremely popular with both the fans and our drivers. I'm talking, of course, about the Hungaro Ring, and we're about to begin the Hungarian Grand Prix. We're northeast of Budapest for today's race at the 2.7-mile Hungaro Ring circuit. 14 corners here, 8 to the right and 6 to the left, on a track where downforce is king and passing is notoriously difficult. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Russell, Perez, Charles Leclerc and Verstappen, Joe, Ricciardo, Bottas and Esteban Ocon, Fernando Alonso, Norris, Pierre Gasly and Tsunoda, Magnussen, Mick Schumacher, Nicholas Latifi and Alex Albon. Stroll and Sebastian Vettel starts from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And what would any Grand Prix weekend be without the one and only Natalie Pinkham? Why don't we start by talking about Carlos Sainz?
Well, it was a really impressive lap in qualifying to get pole position, but are they going to be able to hold on to the lead into the first corner with so many quick starters around them? One more thing to consider is the strategy element. How far can the drivers push these tyres, and who is going to blink first for fresh rubber? It'll be interesting to see if the leaders have to compromise their plan to cover off the cars behind them.
Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. So, Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
I feel consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take the top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.